Topuria, man, he's crazy.
He's a fucking beast, bro.
I don't think anyone could really
that guy's got it all too. He's a good fighter.
Oh, dude.
His wife's a fucking, no disrespect, she's a absolute rocket. Like she's the best looking wife in the UFC by far. No disrespect to Topuria, but yeah, no, that guy's the real deal.
A couple of you guys are. This is unbelievable. What is it like seeing your significant? Can I ask your girlfriend, your significant other, getting punched in the face? Does that make you sick to your stomach? I would throw up if it was me.
To be honest, I felt really bad, but for the other guy, because I knew that he was. I knew what I was saying. Like, baby, you should have a little bit of mercy.
Oh my gosh! Did you have mercy?
He couldn't have mercy because the guy that was supposed to stop the fight never did it. So
right.
If one needs to die, it's not gonna be my guy.
Oh my gosh! I like this. This is a little trash talking here. This is nice.
Actually, I met my wife in Miami.
Really?
Yeah, she was living there.
Damn. Who says you can't meet your wife in Miami?
But you can find your wife in any place in the world.
You hear that? Put that on Only in Date on Instagram. You can meet your wife in Miami.
Alright, let's
Put it on Only in Date. It's hilarious.
every year. Why are you saying that?
Huh?
Why are you saying that?
Everyone says that.
Because you go to the party and this is the only place you see. But you don't know the another part of Miami of people that just they want.
Normal.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Best place to work out too, Miami, because you can just walk outside and run the water.
Rumors are swirling even though nothing has been officially confirmed. It appears that Ilia and his wife might be going through a rough patch. Both have wiped all traces of each other from their social media. No photos, no tags, no mentions. Fans were quick to pick up on the sudden change, and speculation took off immediately. Some think it might just be a temporary break or a cooling off period, while others believe the split could be serious this time. Considering how affectionate and supportive Ilia was in interviews not long ago, the shift feels abrupt, emotional, and deeply personal.
Ilia Topuria just broke up with his wife. According to Spanish sources, Ilia and his wife Georgina have split, and the proof is pretty clear, as they both deleted all their photos together on Instagram. Shortly after that, Ilia posted a photo of himself with the caption, "The king is coming, nobody's safe, line them up, the takeover continues."
Ilia Topuria split up with his girl. This is either going to make him rise to the occasion and sleep Justin Gaethje out cold, or it's going to maybe make him a little bit tentative, change his mindset a little bit. Who knows how this is going to affect him? You know, they've been together for a long time. Spanish social media are speculating about their relationship because all of their pictures, and I've checked, every picture between them has been taken down. So it'll be interesting to see how this affects Ilia with the divorce that they're about to go through with the two of them. If they have kids together.
Damn. Who says you can't meet your wife in Miami?
Find your wife.
You hear that? Put that on Only in Date on Instagram. You can meet your wife in Miami.
Alright,
Put it on Only in Date.
they want.
Normal.
Yeah.
Best place to work out too, Miami, because you can just walk outside and run the water.
If we find out any reason, there's going to be a reason why Ilia maybe snapped at that comment the way he did. Of course, at the time you think, oh, they're just being disrespectful, and they are. But I don't know, dude. That clip could age crazily. That clip could age crazily if we find out what reason it is. But either way, I'm done doing the gossip shit.
Now, this is where things start to get really intriguing. Fighters dealing with emotional setbacks often return to competition even more dangerous than before. It's almost like something instinctive kicks in, that so-called heartbreak fuel fans love to talk about. All the pain, anger, and frustration gets redirected into pure focus and intensity. And when someone as naturally explosive as Ilia Topuria channels that kind of emotion, it spells trouble for everyone in his weight class. Social media is already buzzing with jokes like, "Whoever faces Ilia next better be ready for that breakup rage."
Are you gonna knock Ilia's fucking head off?
Ilia is a fucking beast. You know, the confidence is crazy right now. I think it's a battle of momentum, so I have to go in there and fight for that momentum early and fight the best I can. You know, be prepared as I can be. These are the most elite fighters in the world, and he's one of those guys, so that's why I want to fight him.
You are gonna see me at 155 that I'm gonna touch someone and I'm gonna take his lights out. Even if I don't need to touch his chin. I just touch his head and it will explode. I feel so powerful at that weight class. So powerful, so stable in the ground. Like, Do you want to wrestle? Let's wrestle. No problem. And I have the gas tank for 5 days, not 5 rounds. If you see fighting any of them, the thing they need when they go inside the octagon, in the first contact, they want to feel that they dominate you and they start to build a confidence since that. But if they feel in the first contact, in the first round, but that they can control you, that it's very competitive, their head goes down. All the competitive fights, they lose.
Well done, lad. Look at me. That was a heavy knockout. I give you that respect. But you will never knock me out.
I'm going to submit you.
Knock me out.
You'll live. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put my balls in your
forehead. You can't knock me out. You know I don't get knocked out.
You get knocked out.
I finish you.
Even before the fight.
I finish you, little man.
Get that your ass from here.
I finish you.
Deep down, fans realize it's not really a laughing matter. Ilia was already a nightmare for opponents when he was calm and calculated. Now picture him fighting with something to prove, something burning inside. That's a terrifying prospect for anyone standing across the cage. Remember, Ilia Topuria remains undefeated, one of the most composed and ruthless competitors in the UFC today. He carries knockout power in both hands, top-tier grappling, and a level of confidence that borders on icy. But if his mindset shifts, if he starts fighting with raw emotion driving him, we might see a new version of him altogether. Some fighters break under emotional pressure. Others evolve. They sharpen their focus, turn pain into purpose, and become unstoppable. And let's be honest, Ilia Topuria doesn't look like the kind of man who breaks.
And last one from me. Earlier today, Islam Makhachev did an interview and said he's not ruling out coming back down to 155. But if it was up to you, would you rather fight him at 170 to get that third title, or would you be willing to fight him at 55 because that's the division that people say he might be the best at?
It would be much better for me to fight him in 170, and I will beat him and get the third title. That will be the best scenario for me.
Who do you think should be next for Ilia?
Who should be next for Ilia? 55 has always been so cloudy at the top. Maybe Gaethje. I think him going to 170 to fight Islam, if Islam wins, is a stretch. You know, Islam's big, man. I've never seen Ilia in person, but he seems smaller. I know obviously he can knock anyone out. I do think if they fight, Ilia can knock anybody out from 45 to 170. He has the skills, the power, the technique, and but we've just never seen him in there with somebody that big and somebody with that caliber of wrestling. But I think he should defend the 55 title a few times before that's talked about. We'll see.
Ilia Topuria and his girlfriend broke up, and all I'm going to say is I feel bad for this man's next opponent. I don't even want to talk about this publicly, but I mean, millions of people have already talked about it, so I'm going to give my opinion. This man just posted the king is coming, nobody's safe right after. Do you think that he's playing around? Bro, he's not coming back from this one, I'm telling you that. Heartbroken Topuria is gonna come out there, and the next guy is gonna have to leave in a body bag.
He's starting to look like the kind of fighter who turns heartbreak into dominance. The rumors surrounding what caused the split haven't slowed down either. Some fans believe the constant attention, fame, and media pressure might have taken their toll. Others think it's just part of the difficult lifestyle that comes with being a top-tier athlete. Endless travel, intense training camps, and the spotlight always burning bright. Even the strongest relationships can crack under that weight. One thing's certain, the timing couldn't be more intense. Ilia Topuria's name is everywhere right now. Talks of blockbuster fights are swirling. Conor McGregor, Max Holloway, maybe even a rematch with Alexander Volkanovski. And now, with this personal story dominating headlines, there's an extra layer of unpredictability surrounding his next move. Because if Ilia was already fighting like a man possessed before, just imagine what happens when heartbreak, hunger, and the need to prove something all collide. That combination creates something terrifying, and whoever faces him next might learn the hard way that pain doesn't weaken a predator. It makes him even more dangerous.